finally back on the road after like a week and a half, 2 weeks almost. The last Solar Bear Challenge video that I did, you may remember, the bike died. Well, the battery had been giving me problems for a while. I think it's an old battery, because I've never changed the battery in this thing. And once the winter set in, it just didn't want it. Every now and then it wouldn't start. Like, you hit the button and it would just kind of pop, and then you let off and you hit it again and it started up just fine. Which is generally a fairly classic signal that one of the battery cells is dead or dying. Because if you have a dead cell, then the battery will show full voltage, but it won't have any amperage when you go to try to start it. It just kind of well, the next day I went out and started hunting for a new battery, and unfortunately Walmart and AutoZone and O'Reilly Auto Parts didn't have any. Normally you can find them at one of those. You know, it might not be like a Yuasa or whatever motorcycle brand batteries there are, but generally they'll have a Diehard or something for ATVs and all that. Yeah, they didn't have shit. So I ended up having to go down to the dealer and pay about $100 for a Yuasa battery, which is not a bad battery. They're actually pretty good. I've had a lot of luck with them in the past. I had to wait about 4 days to put it in because it was raining. You might be able to notice the roads are wet. The sky's kind of cloudy. It's been raining all fucking week. Well, I finally got the battery put back in and jump on the bike, like get all my gear on, go to make another video, jump on it, throw it in gear, drop the hammer, and crunch. Forgot that the fucking disc lock was on there. And I've tried to ride off with the disc lock on there before, and normally I'd get about a foot and just kind of stop, because normally in the past, I would get it started and then basically be walking it out of the parking spot. But the way I park now, I just jump on and ride out. Well, the disc lock hit the brake caliper, and there's a little metal bracket that holds the brake caliper to the fork, and yeah, it snapped that bitch right in half, and actually folded the caliper up around onto the fork, and it didn't damage anything other than that one bracket. So I get on Ron Ayers and order one, and it usually takes them about a week and a half to 2 weeks to get it to you. In the payoff, or the trade-off, is that you get anywhere from a 25 to 50% discount for buying it from them over retail value. You know what you're going to pay like at your local Honda dealer. So I had to wait a couple of days for that, and I just got it in yesterday. I actually missed the UPS guys, so I had to drive down to the UPS office in a fucking thunderstorm and pick that up. And then this morning, it's been raining it's literally been raining for 3 days straight. As soon as it quit raining, I came out and I kind of looked around, and the weather radar says that there's nothing in the area or on the way. So it's like, all right, give it a chance to dry off a little bit and have at it. And it took me all of like 10 minutes to change. It kind of irritated me because it's an $80 fucking part. I had to wait 2 weeks for it to come in the mail. I had to wait a day to put it on, and it took like 10 or 15 minutes. It's 2 screws that you have to undo, and then the caliper itself just like slides right off this thing. It's fucking weird. I don't know. It was annoying. But obviously it works again, so we're good to go. I'm going to go hunt down a straight arrow. I think I know where one is, but I don't really know how far away it is. It's probably only 3 or 4 minutes down the road, but I don't want this to be a 15-minute video. So I'm going to cut it, and I will catch up with you right before I get to the side. The wonders of editing. Here's a couple. Ooh, steel shit. That would be bad. It's wet. So here's your straight arrows telling me that I have to turn left. Apparently can't see anything down here in the dark because there's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 maybe? 5, maybe 6. For not a bad little corner in a car. This little area is actually kind of cool. So I'm going to find the next possible driveway for a business of some sort and pull over. Because, yeah, this main road can't stop here. Hey, look, more of them. Coming through here in the truck's actually a lot of fun, especially when it's wet. Y'all sliding around and shit. Dangerous as shit. But it's fun. Hey, more of them. How many arrows do I need to find? I think one of those should count, right? Damn it, keep drifting. It's been too long since I've ridden. I keep drifting out of the fucking lane. Not doing it in there. I think that's an apartment complex anyway. Surely there's something. 1 bedroom apartment. Okay. The middle of the biggest park in town. Oh, whatever. We'll go. Solar bear, solar bear, solar bear. Solar bear, solar bear. 2s. 1. Solar bear, solar bear, solar bear. Solar bear, solar bear, solar bear. It's 2. Solar bear, solar bear, solar bear. Solar bear, solar bear, solar bear, solar bear. And there's 3. Do half of 1 for luck. Get myself a little undizzy, and there you go. On to the next one!